don't know if this is working.
Flip.
Connecting to chat
Flip.
type of something. Oh, okay.
Flip, I really want ice cream.
Alright guys, how you going? I don't know if you can see me or hear me, whether this is working or not. As far as I know, I am on YouTube live at the moment. Come down with some family members down to this Burnett Heads, the little park here. Oh, hi, .038. Yes, we are live. Cool. I wasn't sure if this was working. It took a while before it connected. This is just a quick live video, just testing out the new DJI OM5 I picked up today. I had one on order for a while. It's supposed to arrive last week at JB Hi-Fi, but they sent me a message the other day. They can't get me one till probably 9th of November now, so I don't know what happened there. Because I had it pre-ordered, so I cancelled the order and I went into oh, what do you call it? What's that shop we went to before? Oh, I can't remember now. And they had them in stock, guys. So JB Hi-Fi have lost the plot there. So I normally, when I do a live feed, the footage is very jumpy. So I'm going to go for a bit of a walk around now and tell me what this is like. Now, I don't have my good mic with me, guys, and it is absolutely blowing a gale here today. So as soon as I walk away from this car, you're just going to hear wind. Hang on, let's just drop down a second here. So this is the Burnett River. Can't see me. Yeah, no, I'll flick the camera around shortly. Is this smooth? I just want to know if this is smooth. Because normally when I do these live feeds, it's so rough because when you go live feed with YouTube, it doesn't use all the excellent features that these iPhones, these latest iPhones have, such as image stabilization. For some reason it doesn't use them. And when I've tried go live feed, it just looks really bad. So now I've been waiting for DJI to introduce one of these Osmo mobile things that you can use handheld that's compatible with my phone, and they finally introduced one. So as you can see, it's blowing a gale here. I've still got the ostrich wing out. I'm not worried about it at all. In fact, the wind has dropped down. So let's flip the camera around. There we go. Hi guys, here I am. I left the hat in the car. So when I'm walking around, is it pretty cool? So you can see my setup over here, guys. That's been interesting. It's been bringing up quite a few conversations of late, hasn't they? You can see the difference. Air Roaster Pro there. It's been very handy, guys. I've been using this setup at home as well because I've been testing it out. I've been baking cakes and doing all sorts of different dishes and things. And I tell you what, these air fryer ovens are brilliant. I had no idea they were so good. I mean, I would have bought one years ago if I'd known. Glad you're doing a video on these. Want one myself. Yeah, Trev Cully, is that the DJI OM5 you're referring to? A little grainy. Yeah, I don't know why it's a bit grainy. I think the signal's a bit weak here, guys, where I am. I haven't tried a live feed where I am here before. The difference I'm using, I'm not using the YouTube live features because the YouTube ones are limited to, hang on, I'll get out of the wind. YouTube ones are limited to 720p. They won't upload any more than 720p. But if I use this app on my phone called Streamlabs, and you can get them for your PC as well, you can upload at HD. So I've got it set to upload in HD, but it'll only do it if you got the bandwidth, if the signal is fast enough. So where I am, so I'm a little bit out of town. So hopefully, but the main thing is it's smooth. I hate putting videos out that are really rough. You know, I'm moving my arm a fair bit here, and to me, looking at the screen. So true colour, yeah, you are. I tell you what, when I bought this DJI OM5, and I got it out of the packet, and I charged it up, and I got the manual, and I read through the manual. Oh yeah, looks pretty easy. Tell you what, guys, in the next hour, I was so close to bringing it back. Honestly, so close to bringing it back, guys. It's a little complicated little thing. It's complicated. I've got the OM2, I think, where I used to use on one of the old phones, but it's not compatible with me phones now. That thing was just so easy to use. But the instruction manual is just so pathetic. You got to go, it's easy. The first thing you do before you take it out the box, charge it up, doesn't take long to charge, and go into the DJI site and watch a video on there, and it shows you how to use it properly. Because the manual is shown to push this button to turn it on. I could not turn the thing on. I was pushing, the manual was pointing to this big button on the front here. Hold that down for 2 seconds. It wasn't doing anything. I thought there was something wrong with it. And then not until I watched the video, I actually did a search how to turn it on. Hang on, bit of wind. Let me get out the wind here. It's just picked up. It should be better. So I was watching this video, and it shows how to turn it on. There's a little button on the side. It was actually supposed to be pointing to that one. And you hold that in for 2 seconds, and it turns on, and vice versa turns off. So, and another thing is, when I turned it on, it was in portrait mode, and I could not for the life of me figure out how to get the thing in landscape mode. Again, I had to watch the video. YouTube videos help a lot. If it wasn't for YouTube videos or Google, my life would be so much harder, eh? Because I know when I used to go to school, we didn't have any of that. We had no Google, we had no YouTube. There was none of that. Computers just didn't exist in schools. I remember getting a Commodore 64, and it was like 2 colors. And you got this little thing that pings across on the screen like this. Ding, ding, you used to try to sit. And we used to sit there as kids go, wow, look at the graphics on that. We thought it was unreal. So this is the first time I'm trying it out. So I don't know, I'm going to watch this video back later and see how well it works. Because you go back to some of the other live videos that I've done using this system and see how rough it is. How it just, I just didn't like it. So for that reason, I didn't do too many live videos. So I'd like to get into start doing some live videos. So very smooth, excellent. No, that's good. What's the mount, mate? The mount, which mount is that? The Wanderer, which mount is that? Are you, oh, you're referring to how smooth it is. It's a DJI OM5. OM used to stand for Osmo Mobile, but now I think they've taken away the Osmo Mobile. They just called it the OM5. It's only just been released. I reckon I'm probably the first in Bundy where I live to actually have one. I had one pre-ordered for a little while at JB Hi-Fi. You can't even get them in store. but I had one pre-ordered at JB Hi-Fi, and I don't know what happened. They mucked the order up or something. I expected it last Friday, and then they sent me a message that they're on delay, they can't get it. And I got a message this morning that they're not available till about the 25th October to the 9th of November. So I jumped online and had a look, and I went on a Good Guys site, and here they are. They're listed as being in stock at the local store. That was last night. So I went into the Good Guys this morning, and I said to the guys, I want a DJI OM5. And the guy went over and he went to the DJI section, okay, and we couldn't find any. And he said, what is it again? I said, well, it's like a selfie stick. I can't see it. I said, it's listed on your website as in stock. So he goes around to his computer and have a look, and he clicks on it, and yeah, it says they're in stock. So we were walking around, both me and the salesman, walking around looking for this thing. We couldn't find it. So he talks to the guys at the back that stocks all the shelves, and they said, oh yeah, they came in last Friday. We put them out last Friday. And we couldn't find them. So the guys thought, and the guys that did it last Friday were not there. So the guys, so we kept walking around, we kept checking, and then eventually he went and checked in another room that was locked, and he found them in there. So I'm thinking that, my thinking is it's probably not 100% officially released. It's probably releasing any day now, and I don't think they realised it, and it's probably why they didn't have it on the shelf. Although you go on their website, it lists that they're in stock, but they weren't on the shelf for sale. So the guys would have been looking for like 15-20 minutes. He says, I know we got them here. There's 3 in stock. So this is a bonus. This is a lot better than waiting, till November for JB Hi-Fi. So if you're chasing one, don't bother looking at JB Hi-Fi. You'll be lucky to get one before November. And then they'll probably come up with more excuses, and you'll be probably lucky to get one for Christmas. Yeah, the phone does fit it really easily, actually. And in fact, in saying that, I thought, I did check the specs. I got the iPhone 12 Pro Max. Hence why I've not been able to use any of these kind of devices. Oops, hang on. It's got all these buttons here you can use for zooming in, and buttons you can press here to change the view of the camera. Another button here that you can change the zoom in and zoom out. Let me see if the zoom in and zoom out works with this. It doesn't work with Streamlabs. Nah. So, kids saying they're hungry. I'll get them something to eat. It does fit in, and I've got the case on it, and it fits with the case, and it's magnetic. You got this like a little clamp that clamps around the case at the back, and it's got a magnet on the back about so big, and it's a really strong magnet. And as soon as you get it anywhere near the OM5, it just snatches right on. But don't do my mistake. It wouldn't work. I couldn't get it to work. It was all wobbly, and again I was almost going to send it back thinking there was something wrong with it. But it's orientated in such a way that it fits in one way. If you look at the back, you'll see it's got like a little raised lip around the one side of it on the end. You have to make sure that matches that groove that's on the other side, because if you don't, it will not work. Now that's not on the instructions. I didn't see that anywhere on any of the YouTube videos I was watching. But I was just trying to figure out, why is this thing not working? It's like it's coming up with these error messages like the phone is too heavy and so on. And I went online and had a look, and it said it was compatible with this phone. So I thought maybe it's the case. I took the case off and it was a little bit better, but still wasn't working. It was all wobbly, and after a while it just dropped, and it says that the calibration motor overheated and stopped working. It was because I didn't have it mounted correctly. And now that I figured out how to mount it correctly, so I jumped in the car, went for a drive looking for something to do. We just went and had a look at the Bundaberg rum factory there. So I thought I'd come down this nice little spot here that I filmed a couple of videos in the past here, some reviews. And I want to show some of my family the spot that's here from out of town. So it fits easily. You don't have to remove the case. Now I've got the iPhone leather case with it. So it all depends which case that you have. Probably some of the real big thicker case, like your, I'm not sure, those industrial ones or whatever. I doubt the clamp will fit around that. So you either use it without the case or use it with the official Apple leather cases, all those silicone ones, and they work fine. So yeah, and it comes with a tripod too, and it's extended too. Look guys, you probably can't see it, but I'm just going to extend this now. Hang on, and you can see there. So guys, I can hold it right out here that far away. So it's got an extension arm on it. So you might be able to see, can you see the reflection in the mirror there? So that's included. You just pull this telescopic extension arm. So, and that's a cool view. So now I'll just walk around and how's that? That's pretty smooth. It's awesome. So we'll go back over here so we're not in the wind. So we'll turn around again. Seems to follow me pretty good. Now if you use the DJI Mimo app, it's got tracking and everything. I could sit it on a little table and it will actually follow me, so I could walk left or right to it and it'll just track me. And so that's going to be a handy feature. I'll be using that a fair bit. It'll be interesting to see if it works with the connections for my better mic, because as you know, I like to use a separate mic so that it doesn't pick up. You can hear, I don't know if you can hear how strong the wind is here right now. This thing is really blowing. I haven't got the arms down, but I'm not overly worried about it. I know it's going to handle this. If it was any of the other ones, I don't think I would have set this up. So this is just going to be a short, yeah, your camera mount, yeah. This is just going to be a short video. Yeah, I'm just going to rest my arm a bit. So actually there we are. You can bend it forward, there we go. So can you see I don't know, a bit higher. You might be able to see the reflection. Where is it? Is that it there? That might be it there. If I get close, you can see the reflection of the mount and the phone. It's a bit hard to see. So hopefully you'll be able to make that out. And that just collapses in on itself. And there's the tripod legs. I don't know if you can see there down the bottom there. And they just fold out like so. And that just screws in place as well. So, nifty little unit. So, I got some kids here that are, oh, wind just picked up. I got some kids here that are hungry. Whoa, okay, my chair just blew away. It's the heaviest chair too. So before these end up blowing into the Burnett River here, There's no one in the river today. Oh, there is one boat out there fishing, but they're the only ones I can see within sight. It is starting to blow a gale here, guys. It is crazy weather, but this is the time of year that we get them. We usually get strong winds this time of the year. So I'm going to log off now. When I go home later, I'm going to check and see how smooth this is. And looks smooth from what I'm seeing here. I got some hungry kids in the car here. That's the benefit of having this. Look at that, the wind actually blew me door shut. I've never ever had that happen before, guys. I had this strong crazy gust of wind come through. Look at this. Perfect, eh? And of course with the lithiums I got no problems running this kind of stuff with the lithium battery, so works a treat. Love it. As you can see, 240 volt connected through there. I've still got the 12 volt aspect here as well, so I've still got the cigarette lighter plugs and USB and all that. So oh well, my arm's getting sore now. Cross over to the other arm and I'm just going to log off now. This is just a short video. They're complaining they're hungry, so while I was sitting here I might see if they want. You want some sausage rolls? No? Ice cream. Oh, I know what this one is. They're not hungry, they're only hungry for ice cream. Cause I got some what do you call, what's those ice creams I've got in here called? Can't remember. Drumsticks. I got drumsticks in the back of the car, but I don't know if this is a good spot to have drumsticks. I reckon it'll blow away before they'll eat it.
It won't.
They reckon it won't. So, alright, I'm going to very smooth. That's good. Excellent. Well, I'm happy. Well, let's try a test, eh? Let's move my arm around like crazy. I mean, you probably can see there. How's that, guy? I'm just going crazy here. I'm here to test this. So let's go for a bit of a fast walk. You're probably going to cop a lot of wind noise, guys. So here we go. Turn it around. Let's move my arms around. How's that? What was that like? Was that any good? Was it still smooth? When I'm moving this, see this, I'm going, I mean, you're still going to get the, because it's, what is it, 3 axis, I think it is it? You're still going to get that up and down movement, but then you're having it on the, look, let me hold, I've got the arm fully extended out now and I'm holding on to the end of the, oops, move the camera down here, and I'm holding on to the end where the, yes, sort of, yeah. I mean, the guy, if you would have seen, let's try that now. This should smoothen out when I'm walking. You'll probably just get a little bit of bouncing up and down. So, crazy wind. Wow, guys, I'm going to pack up here. The wind is picking up. I'm going to pack up and head out of here before my chairs blow away. So, oh, that's good. Excellent. Looks like it's a success, eh? Excellent. So, thanks for tuning in, guys. I'm gonna log off now. It's been a while since I've used this. I'll figure it out how to turn it off. Here we go. Stop button. That might work. All right. Cheers. See ya.